Yeah, transformations, we transform ourselves to transform people. I was saying for so said the number kind and we ebe the part 2 of the 2024 forecast. Giving you tomorrow's news today. We be part 2. She said the man can be and then I will hear me first that. Madika a video back and no at the beginning of 2024. No maybe seeing all that. I can't go back. No maybe seeing the door something my chemu 2. I have about 140 something. Medical can be my campus more than 50. And I'm a more the remaining ones no ever. Now, few thing you need to know is 2024 is number 8. Number 8 is ruled by Saturn. But check 2024 now, ubenya 2, ubenya 4, and I'll come ubenya 8. So number 2, the good, then the bad, you be experiencing the year. Number 4, the good and then the bad, the best experience within the year. And then number 8, now the presiding number, and so the good and the bad, the best experience within the year. So, okay, part 1 now, my children basically number 2, then the fahon, the good side, the bad side. Number 4, so the same. Number 8, and it there, ntia, normal, maybe bobosu ya medical bobosu, a biso, ever part 1, a bisino. And in a brief, me say 2024 is a year of balancing, a year of responsibility, a year of religious extremism, and a year of tribal conflict. So these are the things we have one now. Part 1 obenya the whole, trend, Nti say opa kohwe 1 now, so 2 no what me ate ase Nti machiramo all the things we need to expect within the year, because when Saturn is in operation, no responsibility, balancing, limitations and restrictions, these things are there. And found some of these things in the influence will be on you. You'll be forced to act based on what the stars want. So it's good to be now what to me 200 more. Do here in part 1, no, make a kind of every be me boss be drew 57 different kind of predictions that may name say stars air can say ABC within the 2024. And into the me free ho na yabobo they kind of so ako. Okay? And into so okay part 1 we are part 2, some of the things a bit seen. Like I said, number 62, I see the Canadian Prime Minister, Justin Trudeau, according to the constellation, he will step down or be pulled down before October 2025. Canada president. He is going to be pulled down or he will resign. And this will be due to some kind of corruption, scandal leading to prosecution through big bribing from China. I have bribing every China. Mekano, part 1, we say there will be some leakage over China. Until a lot of information will come out. Until no maybe or no so China for now, and the baby is how can be. So that will force him to step down. Now, when stepping down, people around him will push him, like, you must leave because a dinner is in Yes, I better party. But in the next one, I'm seeing a serious car crash around him. Justin Trudeau, a terrible car crash around him. The only people from free in the year 2024. Somebody close to him, the prime minister, there will be some car crash, and the person is going to lose his life. One day, maybe in the next, shares our video, 2052, baby. Where 2024. That time in everybody's going to die one day. So who they? But I am telling you what the star is saying. These are great men of society. To be been there for one. She made some special good things. And you're bad. And the Indian say bad. No, bad needs the man for pay attention. No, what I'm for pay attention is how. No more born in one year petty. So you say, "But I'm born in a open." Okay, so I'm seeing a car crash around the president, the prime minister. That could take the life of someone closer to him. Okay, number 64. I'm seeing a terror attack in Canada in 2024, Montreal to be specific, during a sporting event. What's that mean? 405. Montreal or Canada. There will be some sporting event like that, and then it's going to be a terrorist attack there. Terrible one. Sporting event in Montreal, Canada. Okay, so let's go to number 65. You know, Canada for young for I have mountain for money amount for wars money, but 2024 starts and they say Canadian troops might be sent out to a different country. What is a dusty place? I mean, I thought somebody that funny. So what draw we now? I bet you say they will be sent to a dusty place in the people down there. A dusty. Say Gulf State, Middle East. On the one dust in Futu and already in to call higher cost for Gaza for and Israel for them. So yes, the star will tell you this, and it's so clear. But with your own experience, we say, okay, that's the place. And then I will see a Sudan, baby, I say Middle East, or the Gulf State. So it's saying that Canadian troops, might be sent out there to a different country where it's a dusty place. Now, I'm for peacekeeping actually, and you be say, for peacekeeping. So I'll come to Middle East. Yes, what is happening between the Gazans and the Israelites in the Young Trial? For a long time. And the whole world will get involved. The Western world, Europe, for now will get involved because Iran for Behasi. And I'm going to tell you one place, baby, starting to say, Jerusalem, no, there will be a terrible bomb blast in Jerusalem. I will remember catching a number of the So a whole lot of things, bad things in the year 2024. Until you'll be a would drink home 2023, I feel baby, what do you overdo the Konoka? Last year, dreams I feel baby, they'll bury the Konoka, but it's not going to be a beautiful year. But those who are responsible, those who are disciplined, those who are balanced, and trust me, they will still go through and smile. Because the presiding planet, Saturn, will favor them with all the blessings they need. Because discipline, responsibility, and balancing yourself, the things that planet, pay. So there's also Canada, a huge oil field and gas in Canada will be discovered in 2024. But still, now, it wouldn't help the economy. It's still going to be bad. But don't be Ghana, another, oil field we had and saying, baby, Mexico, Mahama, I'm so moving you, almost say, business, then almost being a bibisa or mukrumo, gas near you, and also be musica. Then a new healthcare system be improvement in Canada. I say system now. I don't know in Canada. I mean, share any information about it. But start and say almost system we use for the health system now. No, there will be some new improvement to be. There must be a Ghana can be a health insurance. The way there will be a whole new change in it. Something like that will happen in Canada. Okay, and there will be some pause on electric cars. Because from this time going, because Europe and then Western world, almost say 2030, cars use petrol, the electric cars are going to be used. But stars and they say there will be a pause on electric cars due to energy problems in 2024. So the companies on electric cars and it's like young post because they are no more energy as the van said, it's light in shade anywhere. A bed is electric cars. And 2024, there will be a lot of problems with energy. Stars and they say there will be a pause. There will be a pause on electric cars production due to problems with energy in 2024. Then 69 say, I'm seeing serious fires in Canada. Canada, a very cold place, but stars and they say there will be huge fires there. 70, there will be a lot of union protests in Canada. Recognized groups coming out to protest about the economic welfare. That is, well, Ghana have also a cool way, cool way like that. So sometimes it's going to happen in Canada. And then, number 73, the UK Prime Minister, he's my very good friend. I like him. I'm a friend, say be onime, but I don't know. I like that guy. But the star says he will cease to be a Prime Minister in 2024. My guy, so he's going to cease to remain, because something will happen that will make it difficult for him to stay before the general election. About on the crowd news, it might be ripped off. Maybe something terrible is going to happen. And I think that it will still be based on that data leakage. Because basically what China know. A lot of big guys, Number 74, cost of living crisis, will hike and be blamed on immigration or on Islam. You call Europe, we call Canada, we call UK, those places now, living conditions because of and they will blame it, say immigrants about Kudumuntia. And I just say, Middle East one to see one. A lot of immigrants are going. say Islamic-based countries for more. They will blame it, say immigrants, and as Islam for so people turning against immigration in 2024 will be the order of the world. So we are saying now, to say immigration, people will go seriously against immigration in 2024. The cancellation is seeing a religious building, that is a mosque or a synagogue, will be in a big fire in London. It's a big mosque or a big synagogue in London. And you will be in a big treasure shame. Big one, fire. See fire engulfing it like that. Terrible sin. Okay, so number 76. House prices will keep going up more in the Europe, UK, US, and the whole world. A dime boy, what went the mantle down last year? What crank here? Dime boy, this year. Then can you say? Number 77 say the push against immigrants in Europe, especially in UK, will cause a religious conflict on the street by immigrants. The microphone now move from Mukruma Bana, young person better on the Bayana from Monomodia before their term. They talk street to make a contra. Because I say, I'm on for Abra, no what me for so I go drew Abia Germany. Or so better as our Pamlefic room. And easy. So there's going to be something like that. So a house price will go up, then there will be push against immigrants in Europe, especially in the UK. I mean, it will cause the religious conflicts on the streets by the immigrants. And then number 78, let me say, there is a sign of the London Marathon being cancelled in 2024. 2024, there's going to be London Marathon. So I'm going to game there. Start and say, there's a possibility to say it might be cancelled. Something might happen and they have to cancel it. Don't forget, I'm giving you tomorrow's news today, so pay attention. Number 79 here, I say a situation of, I didn't make it before, I want to expatiate. A situation of citizenship problems in Europe will arise. They have to say, who is a citizen? It will be our and it will be an name. So who is a citizen? So a situation of citizenship problems in Europe will arise. Many will lose their citizenship in Europe heading towards 2025. The behalf from 2024 now all the way to 2025. Something like if you break the law, you lose your citizenship as a way to bring down immigration troubles. There's a man who work with Europe. Baby, to the point that because Mohua from Grofo and Obi Obeware na man nkrata. Ti ebedu ba bi no wo ye baby ketua bia na ya gina so ntini betimi revoke wo citizenship no. It's something that's going to happen in 2024. Until you be able to make two quarter break, no one you're very careful. We got to clear be you become buffy. Ghana you do and question you do not become home. To me, when you're not I'm going to jump found question in some money be a money weba okay. So number 80 here said the stars foresee the UK leaving the European Convention of Human Rights due to the many problems caused by immigrants. The government will try to get the support of the citizens during the elections, hence the drastic move. So what I mean here, and I say, before I'm back to Abano, I just say, a man for Kunubuofu. Omubuofu Abayan and say, Dainty, and a man among for Bigu Kunu be Nama no Maya Basabasa. Okay, the Aban the best or ya dear na a man for Penasum say Abana Waya dear. So, Europe or almost a human rights convention, this all. So, if you are part, say, refugees go about Kuruma, won't even because a binder. So for them to be able to sack people, no, they have to leave the European Convention for Human Rights. No, yes, sir, the government might lose its election. I said the staff will see the UK leaving the European Convention of Human Rights due to the many problems caused by immigrants. Among for more so the government would like to get the support of the citizens during the election period. Take drastic elections. Okay, drastic move. Say free convention. Could say baby ya pam grofo. I'm saying baby. Say among for Kohona, Pomo Rwanda. They no. You don't be making a basic. The no convention no more. So they'll be forced to be no must send the baby on pay because we are not under any convention to keep you in our country. It's going to happen in 2024. Okay. 81. So because of the rise in terrorism, no, or terrorist attack in Europe, there will be something like a new digital ID card as tension between Islam and some other ideologies heighten in Europe. So what it means here is that in 2024, no, because there will be a lot of conflict between Islam and other ideologies there. So on very special ID cards be a bit take nipa facial recognition or because you be like that. Said the bear on bit me identify and so that they'll be able to deal with people. So it starts and they say in 2024, no, maybe there will be some invention of new ID cards be ever Europe. Even we are citizen card and our passport and here no, you have an ID card or maybe identify very well. On our bonte cry now, or cameras now or facial recognition machines boom. To meet me that kind of thing. So there will be some kind of ID card that will be coming out in 2024. Number 82, immigration boats will be sent back to other countries to control the immigration inflow to Europe and the UK. Like I was saying. So already, I'm saying UK 4, money Rwanda 4, Germany 4, other countries be. Until you know, Ghana haya now to mam who do we about Monko Rwanda, Hona F, Monko what now? They are coming out of Moko. So it's going to happen in 2024. Okay. So number 83, because of the use of AI, there will be more writing exams than the online way of exams implemented in 2024. What it means is that exams are computer and watch AI information because of that, you know, exams and online. When I saw this, I was laughing. Someone will be on yes, or nursing course or nurse by exams and online to your bullshit money AI and information and what you know pass no exams and over content. While very you pay and one two tight. So when I saw this, I was just laughing. But something that is going to happen. Okay. Then 84, let me say the constellation of the star sees a crash of a Russian ship or submarine in the 2024. So Russia almost ship will be and a submarine B will crash. I just said normally surveillance B from there, no, it's going to crash there. 85. I see the troops and a soldier for more British say two. I they are betting for me names of Moye Bibisa. Israel for the answer Moye. Say Oma attack Iran or more weapons side and but starts and say British troop will strike a missile location of Iran, but outside Iran. They say Iran for no was a missile but position be outside of Iran. UK troops will strike it. So when I saw this, I was like, how that possible? Because UK don't tell them say they get involved in those things. America, nay, Israel, but starts and say, the basis who am I not to talk about it? That's what I'm saying. Okay, so number 86. There will be a court case in the royal family in the UK. Something like between Harry and the Meghan family. On the court. They're going to deal with their matter in the court. You will see it in 2024. Something of a sort. It's going to happen. Okay? And then the start foresees a terrorist attack in London. So be careful during any huge shopping. People are somewhere doing some marketing, something like maybe some, is it Black Friday? Like, maybe among for Digra, among for total normal, there will be some terrorist attack there. Number 90, the world will see a social unrest, especially in Europe, because of mass immigration and a migration of all these immigrants. A lot of social unrest there in Europe. And there's one thing, the EU no more does, but there's something I'm seeing the style saying that the EU was split in ideologies in 2025. 2025. But Bashar says starting from 2024, EU will be under review and more stricter moves against immigration. Changes to European presidency is seen. There's whoever is the president and the big guys around in 2024, no, all they will get in 2025 and they will lose their positions and there will be some review of their ideologies. France for any Germany for they don't want to have any deal again. That kind of thing is going to happen in 2024. Getting to the end of 2024, entering into 2025. And a series of terrorism in Europe, specifically in Berlin. Berlin, France, Sweden, Paris. There will be a breakdown in law and order in Europe in 2024. Terrible. Every day, boom say a contact ha abonti amount for year uprising when they jaded ha a basic situation the whole year over Europe. So more Europe no more very careful. So serious terrorism in Europe, specifically in Berlin, France, Sweden, Paris, a breakdown in law and order in Europe. So Europe and beautiful this year. Europe will be faced with a lot of terrible situations. Already the more finances sharing your economy said and you good now man for the how must be okay. Number 93. It is going to be difficult to control the street of Sweden. That will cause a situation like anarchy in the country. As a lot of basa basis very difficult for even the government to even control. So the government have to come out with some straighter principles and measures. Say a bit market daily. A bit was Sweden. Okay. Okay, so number 94. The 2024 Summer Olympics in Paris will see multi attempts by Islamic extremists. There will be some kind of shootings there. 2024 Summer Olympics in Paris. It will see some multi attempts by Islamic extremists trying to attack by shooting order. ABC. See, they're making don't forget. You have a bachelor later. You see, you try the making. Yeah, I got tired. Not today. I change say again. NSC. Today is 3rd January 2024. Don't forget. Okay, and then, like I said before, no transgender athletes. No one they might not be allowed to join the Olympics 2024. Now we obey man. Now we had to come out no funina, but now we want they don't never compete. Eh? And you fail. When I remember, we obey my kind. No had a man no for a ball. Now man, I try don't talk. I don't go no never communicate. Can we be na jomina? Eh? Who they now is that? So 2024 no transgender Olympics. Who's the one here? Be you mean according to what the star is saying. I don't follow sports so much, apart from boxing and then UFC. I don't follow so much sports. But when I was checking this, the star was saying all that. Okay, and there's something here. Wow. Number 96 said, there will be a significant social unrest in France, Paris. And President Macron might fall before his time. France. A lot of social unrest in Tokwa, before, Abontin, demonstration, normal like that. And one here, President Macron, young guy, I like him. One here, he will fall before his time. 97 say Germany and France might partially part ways in trade deals in 2024 and onwards. Yes, France and Germany, or my uncle Fed, even domino you, one here, like almost personal relationship, they will try to break things down. Then will be based on the ideologies in regards to immigration and all that. It will see 2024 and beyond. And then number 98, it may say a nuclear power plant shut down in Europe. That will cause power outages, particularly in France. There is a nuclear power plant in Europe, no? Shutting it down. They will cause some major energy problems to Europe, especially France. Number 99, there will be a slowdown in the German economy, economic decline, and then a weaker euro too. So we can make a dollar no, a very weaker. Euros is very weaker. In Germany, and Italy will have a great economic recovery that many European states will try to emulate. Italy, I want to say other places, but 2024 no, more. Then all the other European countries will say, "If they're on the right, let us go and learn something from them." Then I am saying the staff was saying that Europe will get involved with the Middle East war. So in Tokwana AC or Gaza and Israel 2024, Europe will get involved. I can't say in Tokwana a baby to say maybe Middle East will be and in Europe will get involved. And not involved, just say Omodu Music and Wow. They will send troops there. Because I have okay, many can be for Africa. I'm going to Middle East. Africa, because I mean Ghana deal. Anyway, so what I'm seeing is that in Africa, South Africa especially, the ANC and the government was the CIA. According to Star, no, ANC will lose power in South Africa in 2024. There will be more economic improvement also. Ombe lose power, but there will be more economic improvement, even though the whole world, will be suffering from their own economic, South African quite no be crack. And then the north of Sahara will be facing flooding, and the south will be severely dry. To Africa, ha, oko the north of Sahara, abon se oko na nsuo because of the Nile na American River Nile, no. Abon nsuo eyo na oko the other side, so yes, so abon se no nyina what say nsuo kwa ba no wunya. Asase na papa tutu sa. Okay, there will be a big turn against China. We be who ade we na me de. China who bufu dodo. From Koba Bia na omudi nyansa kwan sa be mo sika na ahya omfunu mu ma na adu ba bia ontimi ntua afi ne control. Galam say Ghana yentim yari nyina China fundia. Ye di omo kasa adan ma unnimu no kasa wugya omo sisi omo kasa for isika ma yenko. Uzu unni. So you have to allow them to be doing all these things. So in 2024 no a big turn against China in Africa. Ghana, the whole of Africa, where most of the countries will turn to the Western allies. They are just say Africa for saying China for more alone the bank of no. Unya jom loan we are kwanya omodo fashion the Western world that they believe in democracy and no maintain bibi kwani omusuro. But China for the new you bet my Joe port, you bet my Joe port, you bet my Joe. So the Africa will start moving towards their Western partners more than China, and it's going to happen in 2024. Like I said before, no, I see an earthquake in Mexico City in 2024. My kind before ABC. Then the stars 108, 106, number 106. The star for see Argentina winning the World Cup in 2026. One more to bet I'm telling you, the star see said 2026 Argentina best for World Cup in. When I saw it, you know, me say, me perform bad na me bet. Me do, but I'm a maker. So 2026, the star is saying, he said Argentina also take the World Cup. Betting for no one go to man, but no training boom. Mudi alam is going to be why? You got to say why can he? Anyway, 107 number 107. A change in government in Venezuela. So I could go to one. Maduro say why no? Or a criminal guy too. Then he had dream basa. But it's saying said 2024 no, there's going to be change of government in Venezuela. Then near the Anuka went to no. Omohana went to me. It's a strong guy. Or a Buddhist new. Or a Buddhist. Then near dream basa Maduro. Anyway, so 108, an attempt to kidnap the Brazilian president from some organized crime. Or better than kidnapping. But news. Okay. I think I have few ones. Hey, those is still. Okay, maybe briefly. 109. India will break ties with Russia, making it before. Meaning a long-term friendship will end because of the strong friendship of Russia and China. India becomes China and Russia for me too intimate. And India and China for issues. So because of that, India will try to make this move, but they may affect Russia. So we move from Russia towards the US. And India also more also. It is money with DJ. It means a lot of money comes to you. So when they stop that deal, it's going to affect you. So because of now, for that Russia and China and remember India move away from Russia. Now we'll move towards the Western allies. 110, number 110. There will be a rift between India, Russia, and China. Because of Pakistan. Later on, Metro said there's going to be a terrible situation in Pakistan. They said flooding, being earthquake, many things together. So stars and I say from 2026 going, you know, Pakistan and India very, very close. I say, how is that possible? Because meaning say go. But stars and say from 2026 going, you know, at the BBC or Pakistan and India will, you know, stretch a helping hand, and that will bring them closer, some or the other. I asked myself, how is that going to happen? But the stars are saying, so Hano said, there will be a rift between India, Russia, and China because of Pakistan. Number 111 said there will be a new invention of solar power in India to minimize dependence on oil due to the oil prices. Then can I say oil prices because so India there will be an invention, a better solar energy kind of thing, like new technology in India. A better conserve energy from the sun. So that's something a very good news. ABC 2024. That's 110. Number 111. So maybe 112 was it. I see Prime Minister Modi still in power. By this time he will deal with corruption more. So India, my Prime Minister, no, I still see say he's still going to maintain power, which means election is going to mean don't be election, but election will be winning. 113 said there will be serious flooding in Pakistan as the constellation foretells. This our flooding we now here Pakistan for and India for maybe India will try to help them, and from there no bring them a bit closer to each other. Number 114, don't forget we are talking about the 2024 forecast. Say, and then I will share medical part 1. My brief will be what this year stands for, which number rules, what are the things you need to do. We know amount all the informations about no maybe see our part 2. Until I feel now share obit me part 1 the class number share what me at okay. Number 140 is a serious tension in Philippines about territorial waters and other countries will get involved. So it means that Philippines there will be some terrible tension be around because some more territorial waters be where I think that China and a big claims there. So there will be some fights around there. Number 115, Chinese economy will slide, affecting the whole world. China economy also will go down. And also say a big economy. Any financial problem the whole world should be ready for repercussion. 116, many bribing situations from China to Africa, Australia, Europe, etc. will be exposed in 2024. My candidate said there will be a data leakage in China, and normally China for normally smart. They use money to bribe people to buy people's conscience. So there will be a data leak, and then from there, among people who know more. So it is something that's going to happen in 2024. Africa, I can't pay for much be ready. 117 said the stars can see a big Chinese property crash in 2024. How more dying estate a big business. 2024 is going to crash. Means say adan see go so omunyo be man nkokoto mo moto nyina better moton. So obi ankoto. Ti obenya big crash 118 said the forecast see the Chinese president very sick but heading to the public. Obeya serious pa but mbesi mo obi ahu. It's not going to die. Star doesn't see any death. A year or more, Xi Jinping. Obeya terrible sickness, but they will keep it from the public. So also they are to keep information news. Won't take. Baby see ya later no. About bonsa kwa no ntia pontina na obi enu no public domain no. That's going to happen in 2024. Then number 119, Taiwan will face war with China during November 2024 during the election of the US. So me can before say November mu and China. Or any attack they will do that in November. Time USA for able kuma election na attention in our election. That's where they might attack someone. Number 120, there will be a data breach, I said before, of a sort in China that will expose the corruption money to many Western countries. They don't have all the things that I'm making before, and there will be a data leakage there. 121 says I see an uprising in Hong Kong later in the year. So getting the latter part of the year, a big uprising in Hong Kong will happen. 122, some kind of food shortages in Hong Kong. Even though they have so much to eat, starting in 2024, they will enter into some situation, be a food shortage. 123 says seeing a building burning in Hong Kong, a big building like that will catch fire. Maybe through an arson or terrorist attack. A huge fire. Hong Kong. This time around, I decided to make cans anyway because what kind of beer? No si buy so that whole year beer you refer to Jana as Jana said, BBC every day beer and you refer to us. Jana makana be besa no. You brogum ti ade be besi beer 2024 no. Obonse kan wasem you refer to us. Number 124, huge cyber attack on some banks in the West by China. That will disrupt banking online, all linked to the Middle East war with the help of Russia through a Japanese company. So like I said before, a Japanese company now are dealing with game software. They will use that software, no matter creative be some AI, cyber attack be affected the Western world, the bank system. No. Then I say, or more ye be their punisher because of the war na ACL Middle Eastern. Okay. And the one thing, 125, the war in Ukraine will so continue unabated. It is not going to stop. It's going to continue because Russia, they put in here and they say, or no technology Iran for, my weapons, a bit in Israel for the attack. So all attention will be there so that you can have chance to be fighting and beating and killing Ukrainians like anything. So the war in Ukraine, it will still continue in 2024. Number 126, some territories will be given back to Ukraine after some ceasefire deal. So getting to the tail end of 2024, people will get involved, some ceasefire be, until some of the places are Russia for now, they would like to give it back to Ukraine as part of the peace deal. The visa will be 2024. And Obekaya, I said 2023, said Putin is not going to get to the end of the year. The team will be with the team. And truly, he got a heart attack, a terrible way. Yes, when we from Ghana, near doing to him, say. But stars and it can be about him. Number 27, Putin doesn't have a long life, but the war will continue even after his demise. So Ukraine still not one about to. There is a sign of coup against him that could change power in Russia. And that person will be bad. It will be worst person. And one thing, say Putin knew Nipa already Putin at the end of free war or bar and a president of Russia. A lady, a woman will become a president of Russia. The American and yes, it's here, baby, 2026 anymore. When Putin is not there, a guy will come, he will be worse, he will continue the battle. Honestly, knew Oba and a president of Russia. The American year can 3rd January 2023. After 3, 4, 5 years, then when it happens, you know what I'm talking about. Okay, so the constellation of the star sees an assassination attempt on the leader of the Belarus. On the Russia for nomination, having to something Shashashingo, something a terrible guy. There will be some assassination attempt on his life. Okay, and also, like I said before, now I see a big fire in Canberra in Australia, like bushfires, 2024. So number 130, there will be, like I can say, a sign of some bacterial infection. Be Arabia or there be a TB, Arabia or a be free Australia. Okay, like I see huge rise in food prices in Australia in the 2024. So I'll come do Easter. Any here because 132. Everything in Gaza will be destroyed. You see, also I don't want to be fine. Everything in Gaza will be destroyed. And one thing, people from Gaza will run away to Egypt. And then those from the West Bank, they will flee to Jordan. They will stay there for a very long time. So Gaza will be a city of robbers, which will be practically inhabitable. A huge refugee crisis. I can't see a Palestinian state being formed now. So people are thinking, say, the Israel state and Palestinian state. No, it's not going to happen now because 2024, there's nothing like that. And all this immigration will be free. How be do money to Israel? A bit called Egypt, a bit called Jordan, or one of them called Europe. I'm like, I want to watch them. No, could display or whole rough. And none of them are no more see Europe. 2024, they will pass through Egypt. Until Europe before loss, no, I'm a refugee and you're more. Or move room as on back, I say, and talk anything for my way. Or more than some support on Coffin. The one on modest our more terrorism and be simuso. Nobody had Dimayao, or Chabati Dimayao, had Dimayao. Simon Cofomonco, was a young co. Anyway, so that's one thing. When I saw this, hey, now wow. So Gaza everywhere, they will destroy the buildings there. They will destroy all the buildings. Israel will not listen to anybody. They will not listen because they have taken a vow, say, on person eliminating Hamas. And Hamas will win you. On the trouble, but no back no shas as you say. They won't do me to Kuniba was answer. So before we bet me the saying a year Hamas for no, you should be ready to finish all the Gazans first because Monasha has quasi deep. Condition now was or more than in the grass or trouble, but what I do. So Israel too is not stopping. So they will end up destroying everything in Gaza and land deny Gaza and Kasano. Omo be a maso. The one with Johnny call Jordan, Muntimuma, Mom Johnny call Egypt, Muntimima, no couldn't the So number 33. So Israel, with the help of US, will strike a nuclear site in Iran. On the Iran, so far, I can say indirectly they are part, they are not part. But on the Bible, until I became Israel, with the help of the US, will strike a nuclear site in Iran that will make the war more dangerous. This will happen when Iran will start boasting that they have a nuclear capability. So later in the day, Iran has to say almost they've been able to acquire a nuclear weapon, that kind of thing. So Israel, with the help of US, and they will attack a nuclear site of Iran. And that will happen in 2024. And the 3rd January 2024. So don't forget. Okay, so number 134. There will be a huge bomb in Jerusalem, the kind before. Something like a hotel, a terrorist attack from within Israel. Jerusalem, something like a hotel and a big building there will be a terrorist attack. Now, this is a bomb if I want to call you a idea if you within. Do we have Americans, Gaza, phony be Palestinian, phony be on Israel, Jerusalem, and on being that kind of a thing. A big building like that in Jerusalem will face that. But at the end of the day, Egypt and Turkey, they will finally be able to bring down the tension from 2025 going. See, Turkey, Egypt, they will try. And from 2025, when number 9 is in operation, and then number 1 comes 2026, that's when they'll be able to find a deal like that. Number 135, there will be more women protests in Iran, and also a serious crackdown by the government. Nti oko Iran a ma be protest because man need freedom Iran. Kora nti on be ha say dede pa ban na so fa mo ncho mo obe deal with them as usual. Number 136, a lot of environmental problems in the Arab world, like serious flooding, extreme heat. Ntoko Arab world where no man be anyway a bear west, even though afibia no heat will. But this year it will be coupled with flooding and extreme levels of heat in the Arab world. Then make a last one. They are coming in measure for another time. Number 137, there will be a rise in ISIS kind of groups in the Islamic world. Also, ISIS by no matter to massive. But because number 8 is coming, extremism, religious one, popping out. So there will be another group Jumon be dealing with ISIS in 2024. So I would like to end here. Maybe my subsequent Facebook lives, the remaining ones now, I'll be bringing it. And then I'll find a day, now only the remedies for 2024. But few I meet my mom and say, you must be balanced, you must be disciplined, you must be responsible. These 3 key words, your idea, it should be part of your life. But apart from is there no way with me? There are some things you'll be able to do with. I'll find time. I'll do a Facebook Live. Then I'll give you some of these points. Now, my mom, like detailed point. Now, no 2024 forecast. So my mom home all the way to the 14th of January, and Sunday will be at me day. More and more order, and I can't say 2 weeks into the year 2024. So I hope say by 10 days time, maybe we are within 3, 4, 5 days will be answer the kind of forecast. When you member, you get a forecast free of charge. When you member now per forecast in India, it's called www.janachurches108.com. Ubetimi can request it for 1 year forecast. In fact, now can see a best stop but because they mean true so from now up to be a best attempt for no you betimi some space be na man for it me akoso all that. When you member now open 5-year forecast there, you must go and then pre-order on the website. When you member so 5 years no betimi akọ but members mobenya bear 40% discount. Okay, already the video to my platforms. Go and watch the video how I beat my far for the bayan. Timida so 2024 in a nutshell see na what I say 2024 numbers me and all pretty. Number 2, number 4, number 8. The presiding number is number 8, and that's ruled by Saturn. So that normal Saturn and we should be expecting that. Number 2 is by moon. So moon or at times our emotions in your balance. And because you're on balance, and a certain super balance, the 2 what is here, it will influence people to live on balanced life. And Saturn, so they're killing some when it comes to be your own live balanced life. So he will punish people. So the two, that's the moon, no, will push people to live life which is not balanced. But that balanced life is what Satan is looking for. And anything that Satan will act like a father figure to everybody who pay important. I just say, what do you agree for Satan? Who sorry call say that kind of thing. So Satan is going to put everybody like that. So in a nutshell, no, a brief one, 2024 is a year of balancing. It's a year of responsibility, a year of religious extremism, and a year of tribal conflict. So my case Ghana, normally you see what's under Hinningham, any doma Hinningham. I've said it in 2023. So I'm here, na ye would have feel money yet twice why it could cause some problems for us. I was saying that share me. So when you share this much video, no, don't forget to subscribe to this our channel. Transformation Era is a YouTube name. Invite your friends. Like I said, I'll bring the remedies for 2024. What are some of the things? My mouth 3 pet. You must be balanced, you must be disciplined, and you must be responsible in this year. But there are some things that are waiting me. Okay? Thank you. God bless you. Bye-bye.